What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 79 and we start today's episode off with a Europa League game here against AEK Athens in Greece. Of course, this is our second Europa League game so far. We faced Estoril, the Portuguese side, in the opening game of the group stage, and we won that game by 2-1. So coming into this game, we were looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 in the Europa League, but we also come on the back of losing to Sunderland at home in the Barclays Premier League by 2-0. So as I said in the last episode, it's been a really inconsistent start to this season, and to be honest, we need at least one competition where we get off to a really good start and look to be very impressive, and hopefully the Europa League can be that competition, because it will certainly motivate us for the rest of the tournaments we are in. But we do take on AEK Athens, and the first chance came in the 20th minute here, and it was to the home side, the away side here, as Larson robs his man. It comes to Jay Rodriguez, who finds Dongu. Dongu plays the ball out wide to John Fleck. He rolls it through to Rodriguez, but he drags his shot wide at the post, and it's still 0-0 here in Greece. And the following chance came in the 40th minute here. It was this time the home side attacking down the left-hand side here. I'm not going to try and pronounce any of their names, but eventually the ball was played through to their number 9, whose first shot was saved, but the second one came straight back to him. And of course, he had an open goal, and he was not going to miss it. Nyland couldn't perform a double save there. No chance for him, and it's 1-0 to the home side. And in injury time in the first half, we were looking to hit back. Seb Larson goes on a break through the middle here, plays the ball out wide to Dongu. Dongu's got the pace. He keeps the ball on here, keeps on going down the left-hand side. Nice little reverse step over, then plays a fantastic reverse pass into Seb Larson. The shot is well saved. It falls to Junior Stanislaus, who wins the ball in the air and puts the ball past the goalkeeper. So Athens 1, Millwall 1. Really good header by Junior Stanislaus there, and we are back on level terms, which is fantastic as the dance comes out there. And yeah, that was a lovely little ball by Dongu, and Larson shot well saved, but Stanislaus rising like a salmon. You know, we tried to sign Tom Ince in the summer. We decided not to. We decided it was too expensive. But, you know, we still have a very, very good winger in Junior Stanislaus. So, you know, I would have preferred to have Tom Ince, no doubt about it. But Stanislaus is such a consistent player. And he shows there why we should be very glad we decided to keep hold of him instead of giving him to Blackpool, because that was a really good header. And it is 1-1 here as we equalise in Greece. And in the start of the second half, we decided to try and attack straight away and see if we could get ourselves an early goal to put ourselves in front here. And Stanislaus goes on a lovely run, brilliant dribbling, crosses the ball towards the far post. Rodriguez's header is cleared off the line, but it falls to Park Jong-woo. And what about that for his first goal in a Millwall shirt? Really good finish by our South Korean midfielder. Fantastic strike on the half volley into the bottom corner. At first, I was wondering how on earth the goalkeeper got beat there, but I guess the reason being is because he must have been unsighted. The ball came through two players, the AEK Athens captain and Jay Rodriguez, and I guess the goalkeeper was a bit unsighted there. I guess that would be his excuse, really, because it wasn't the best of strikes, but even so, good technique, and Athens must have thought they escaped after getting that Rodriguez header off the line, but they didn't count on Park Jong-woo's spectacular half volley. So brilliant finish for his first goal in a Millwall shirt by our number 12, and that makes it AEK Athens 1, Millwall 2. So we turn the game on its head, and we are in front in this game. So really good strike by Park Jong-woo, and it's 2-1, but pretty much straight from kickoff, Athens came through. Their number 9, the goal scorer, rolled the ball through to their number 17, Grontis. Is that how you pronounce that? He crosses the ball in, and the number 8 puts the ball past Nyland. So really good header in the area, and it's Athens 2, Millwall 2. So 2-2 here. Really action-packed this game, and we were back on level terms. But in the 52nd minute, some great pressure from Junior Stanislaus, robs the number 4, plays the ball over the top towards John Fleck with the half volley, but the former Rangers and Coventry man could not make it 3-2 to us as he half volleys the ball wide of the post. And in the 82nd minute, a great chance here as Athens come through. Their number 10 plays the ball over the top towards Katsikaz, who comes through, but Nyla makes a very good save to deny him, and it's still 2-2. And in the 90th minute here, our last chance came from the back as Nyla played a great through ball towards Ermakov, and our number 8, the player we signed on a free agent, has got a lot of pace. He rised the first challenge and just lovely agility there, plays the ball out wide to Dongu. Real good chance. Dongu gets himself inside, shoots, good save by the goalkeeper. It's cleared away only as far as Ermakov off the bench, plays the ball to Seb Larson. Larson plays an absolutely incredible ball through to Carrasco, who shoots, and it hits the post. So what a superb winning goal that would have been by Carrasco after an amazing through ball by Seb Larson, outfoxing the Athens defenders, but unfortunately Carrasco off the bench could only hit the post, and the game did finish 2-2. So yeah, this inconsistent start to the season continues, and I was really frustrated by that because we were the better side in my opinion, but it was a very tough game anyway, but I would have liked to have left Greece with the 3 points in the bag, especially after they lost their opening game. Would have been really good to see them have 0 points after 2 games and us on 6, but unfortunately it was a draw, and we'll have to take it. It's not a loss, and we'll have to take that really, but it could have been a win, and at the end of the game there, it probably should have been a win, but even so, we enter a new month here. We enter October, and here's a look at the YouScore monthly report. Still waiting for John Joe Anderson and the Brazilian goalkeeper to hit 16 before we promote them. And also here is a squad report. Eric Dier has already grown 2 ratings to an 81. That is fantastic, isn't it? He's looking like a fantastic bargain for £4 million plus Fabricio. Melander's on 81 as well. Kelvin's also on 81, so 3 players on 81. Carrasco has now hit 80, which is amazing. So we now got 4 players on 80 plus in this side. So the team is developing so well, and it is really good to see. So it's a very, very good squad. It's really good in depth as well. And like I said, 4 players in the 80s in the first 11 is fantastic, and the whole squad is just really, really good. So I'm really enjoying my time here at Millwall. But the league table doesn't look as good though. We're in 10th after 6 games, 3 wins, 3 draws, 9 goals scored, 9 goals conceded, 9 points overall. It's just inconsistent as hell, and it's really not good for us. After 6 games, I was hoping we'd be like 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th, but 10th is really bad. This season, as the year we want to break into the top 4, we needed a good start, and it just hasn't happened yet. So we take on Cardiff for the following game here, and of course Danny Ings was coming back to fitness after the injury he suffered in the Sunderland game last week, but he wasn't ready just yet. He still had a plaster next to his name, and he was on light green fitness, so I decided to rest him and have Michael and starting in this game, the big powerful number 9, and we'd actually dropped to 11th as this game was being played on Sunday. So the start of the season just gets even worse and worse for us really in the league. But we do take on Cardiff and Marky Mackay's men, the side we actually first faced in the Premier League. This is the first side we faced in the Premier League, and clearly Marky Mackay's being reinstated as manager by Vincent Tan, so how's that for a U-turn? But even so, the first chance came straight from kickoff here. A cross-field ball by Jack Robinson finds Kelvin, who finds Kyle Walker, the right back. He plays it back to Kelvin, who scoop turns past Gary Medell, captain in Cardiff, of course one of our Chilean players. He gets past his man here, Stephen Corker, nice little Berber spin, gets tripped up, and the referee gives a penalty. So just 2 minutes in, or 3 minutes in I should say, the referee awarded a penalty to the visiting side, and I was very, very pleased with that. And as you'll see by the replay, the number 15 did indeed clip Kelvin's trailing leg, and is a penalty to us. So Brian Carrasco would stand up and take it here. His last kick of the ball was against AEK Athens in the last game, which hit the post. So I was hoping he wouldn't hit the post from his second kick of the ball, but thankfully it found the bottom corner. So Carrasco gets the goal, and it's Cardiff 0, Millwall 1. So just 4 minutes in, and we are in front here in Wales. Really, really good start. Carrasco ever reliable from the spot, and we take a 1-goal lead in this game. And John Ruddy can't believe he's been beaten so early on, but it was a really good penalty. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and that makes it 1-0 to Millwall. So as I said, we needed a good win in this game. We need to get off to a really good start, as I want to sort of end this inconsistent run and start to pick up the points in quick succession. So good finish by Carrasco, had to rely on him there, and he didn't let us down. So 1-0 to us, and that picked up his 2nd goal of the season so far, or possibly the 3rd goal of the season. But even so, I'm hoping for a big season in Brian Carrasco, and he's already scored 1 wonder goal, and hopefully he can get a few more in this season. But anyway, the following chance came in the 10th minute here. Michael Ngoo starting this game, wins the ball. It comes to Carrasco, who plays it back to Michael Ngoo. He drills in across towards the near post, and Liam Trotter's volley is well saved by John Ruddy. So the former Norwich goalkeeper making sure he wouldn't be beaten quickly 2 times in quick succession. But from the corner, Carrasco's cross in, finds Eric Dier, and it's a first Millwall goal for our new centre-back. Really, really good header. No chance for John Ruddy, and it's 2-0 here. So Carrasco already had a goal and an assist to his name. So anyone that had him in his fantasy football team would be very happy indeed. But in the 60th minute, Trotter intercepts his man, runs through, and it's another goal for Millwall. So 3-0 here. Just 16 minutes in. What a start to this game we were having. 2 games without a win, and of course that poor last league game against Sunderland was now a distant memory, because we were 3-0 up here, and in the 25th minute it could have got even better. Michael Ngoo found Brian Carrasco, who Ronaldo chopped past his man here, gets himself inside, roulettes past John Ruddy, and the referee awards another penalty here. So 26 minutes in, and Cardiff had already conceded 2 penalties and were 3-0 down. So things were just absolutely absolutely disastrous for the Welsh side as Carrasco wins a clear penalty after some nice skill. Carrasco's already got 1 goal from the spot. Could he make it 2 from 2 as he takes on John Ruddy? Was it going to be the same corner? Was it going to be the top or the bottom? Was he going to put the ball past John Ruddy for a second successive time in this game? Unfortunately, he wouldn't. John Ruddy dives to the top right and makes the save. So still Cardiff 0, Millwall 3, and Carrasco couldn't make it 2 penalties converted out of 2. But in the 31st minute, Cardiff had a good chance to hit back here. It's Craig Noon down the right hand side who gets past Jack Robinson, crosses the ball to the far post, but the header hits the post and we clear the ball away. So great chance for Cardiff to get themselves some dignity there, but they couldn't. And it was still 3-0. And on the stroke of half time, Carrasco gets onto the ball here. Finds Jack Robinson, our left back. He plays it back to Carrasco. Carrasco takes on his man, beats him with the Ronaldo chop. Then a lovely little body feint to get past the defender. Shoots and finds the back of the net. So he makes up for missing that penalty with an absolutely superb solo goal. And it's Cardiff 0, Millwall 4. And as I said, at the start of the season after we lost Eden Nilsson, I was seriously contemplating having Carrasco as our new right back. But to be honest, I'm so glad I signed Kyle Walker so I can let Carrasco play on left wing, because that's what he's capable of. That is what Brian Carrasco can do when he cuts onto his right foot with some good pace, some good agility, some lovely skill. He's got a wonderful right foot to finish those chances, and that is a wonderful goal by Carrasco. So the score here as we were about to enter half time was Cardiff 0, Millwall 4. What an incredible start to this game. But in the 58th minute here, Cardiff collect the ball with Gary Medell. Medell gets past Liam Trotter, finds Mason here, goes through. Gutierrez, I thought, made a superb block, but the referee, well, I mean, you know, there could have been a betting scandal here going, you know, because there had already been 3 penalties in this game. Gutierrez takes his man down, but to be honest, I thought that was a good block there on the number 24. That seemed like a really good block to me, but the referee gave the penalty. It was going to be Jordan Much that would take it, so far in this game there have been 2 penalties, 1 scored, 1 saved. Could Jordan Much score, or would it be saved, or would he miss? Well, it was Much against McCarthy. Who would come out on top? Unfortunately, it was Jordan Much for Cardiff. Really good penalty, and there's no stopping that. Even if McCarthy dives the right way, you certainly don't think he's going to save that one. What a finish by Much there, and Cardiff's number 18 makes it 4-1 here. So a bit of pride, you know, something for the fans to cheer, I guess, there for Cardiff, and it was an absolutely superb penalty. He must have hit that with some serious anger there, so much power, as it hits the underside of the bar and crosses the line. So great penalty by Much, and it is Cardiff 1, Millwall 4. So at least the Cardiff fans had something to cheer about in this game. And McCarthy sadly would not be keeping a clean sheet. So Cardiff get themselves back in the game, maybe, possibly a revival chance starting for them. Well, if they were going to start a revival and start a comeback here, what they didn't want to do was concede straight from kickoff. And when Kyle Walker played a first time ball over the top to Michael Ngoo, he did end any chance of Cardiff coming back. It was Cardiff 1, Millwall 5. Michael Ngoo starting, of course, with Danny Ings currently returning from fitness. What a finish by Michael Ngoo, and the day just got worse and worse for the Welsh side. So 5-1 here. We were just dominated in this game. But in the 63rd minute, Craig Noon gets the ball, rolls it through to the goal scorer Jordan Much. He crosses the ball to the far post, and Mason heads the ball past McCarthy. So Cardiff did get another goal here. It was 5-2, and they were very happy to give the fans another goal to cheer. But to be honest, the game was already over. You know, the fans may as well have packed up and gone home, because they were just all over the place, Cardiff, and they almost conceded the 6th goal here. Lee Cattermole crosses the ball to the far post, and Michael Ngoo's header hits the post, but Cardiff did manage to clear the ball away. And in the last chance came in the 87th minute here. Gary Medell finds Kim, the South Korean, plays the ball through, and eventually the shot comes in, but McCarthy makes an absolutely superb save there. But the game did finish Cardiff 2, Millwall 5, so a 7-goal thriller, really action-packed, lots of goals, 3 penalties, 2 scored, 1 saved, and in general just a superb game in Wales, and we did collect the 3 points. So this season, just there is no consistency, there's no pattern to it whatsoever. It's just every single game anything can happen, which must be really exciting. But yeah, 5-2 the final score. Larson says he's not happy with the rollers at the club, which is not a surprise because he's now been dropped, but even so, a really good game, and I was very pleased to win that one and get another win in the league. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. The last thing you will see is us sign a couple of youth players here from the scouts. And yeah, as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, because that's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.